Peace everybody, back with another video. This is Tucker Carlson tells Fox viewers that massive social distancing doesn't work. And it doesn't. But Fox wants to sit up here and say, oh, well, he's lying about this and lying about that. Yes, again, Fox, you were bought by Disney. That's why Fox News is biased now. Because Disney bought Fox News. That's why. During his program on Tuesday night, Fox News host Tucker Carlson lied to his viewers, telling them that wearing masks and maintaining social distance aren't effective in curbing the spread of the coronavirus. How is Tucker Carlson lying to people? How? This is why I don't watch the fake news media no more, because all they do is lie every day. Because of what Obama did, signing that 4310 executive order for the fake propaganda. This is why Fox is lying, because they were bought out by Disney. Wearing masks and maintaining social distance aren't effective, and they're not. You don't need to social distance from anybody. You don't need to wear a mask either. So how is Tucker Carlson lying about this when he knows it's the truth? Carlson said the restrictions have no bias of any kind in science, and whined that students in reopened schools would have to take staggered bathroom breaks and be unable to participate in some sports. Oh, really? Oh, really? See what I mean with Fox? They're switching the narrative to fit theirs. This is what Fox News does. They switch the narrative to fit their agenda. They're saying Carlson said the restrictions have no bias of any kind in science. Well, why should you believe fake science out of Fauci, Barks, the task force, or anybody else? Fake doctors on top of that. Don't believe fake science, because you're going to make yourself look ridiculous after that. Fake science has no place in our lives. It's all lies. That's what fake science is. Staggered bathroom breaks for the students, really? And be unable to participate in some sports? Excuse me, but that's a total lie. Students do play sports and they all have to be together. It's just no fans will be there. It's a kind of bizarre health theater, the Fox host said, of the life-saving measures. Now, see, I don't even watch fake news media no more. I'm tired of all the lies that are coming from this channel, and they're saying, oh, well, oh, shut the heck up, Fox. You need to be dismantled along with CNN, MSNBC, CBS, ABC, MSDNC, all of them. Andrew Lawrence, he wrote on his Twitter account, Tucker Carlson says masks and social distancing have no bias of any kind in science. It's like a kind of bizarre health theater. What it is, it makes you look foolish. You look like a clown with the mask on. Take your mask off and fight against these tyranny politicians, which are the Democrats, by the way. They're the ones that are turning this country into a third world country. And here everybody's blaming Trump for this and Trump for that. Excuse me? Wake up, people. Know who your real enemies are. It's the fake news media that's the real enemies. They're the enemy of the people. Carlson said many schools that do plan to reopen will do so under a series of restrictions that have no bias of any kind in science. It's a kind of bizarre health theater. Students will be kept at 6 feet apart. Everyone will have to wear a mask. Class size will be limited. In some schools, there will be scheduled bathroom breaks, etc., etc. No sports. Oh. Well, let's see. I listened to Donald Trump's speech today, or I should say, I more likely did watch it today. Now, the fake news media is saying that Donald Trump was going to defund the schools. That's not true at all. That's a lie. Donald Trump would never do that to the schools. He's giving money to the students. And then the fake news media goes around and turns it around and says, oh, Donald Trump is going to defund the schools, this and that. No. How dare these fake news media say such lies about people they don't know nothing about instead of getting the whole story? Then, of course, Fox turns around and switched the narrative on Tucker Carlson, saying many schools that do plan to reopen will do so under a series of restrictions. What restrictions are we talking about here? They have no bias of any kind in science. It's a kind of bizarre health theater. Then, of course, down here it says there will be scheduled bathroom breaks, etc., etc., no sports. Excuse me, what if a child has a problem holding it? What, they're just going to go on themselves? Is that what the problem is going to be now? If a child needs to go to the bathroom so bad, and the teachers are saying, no, you can't go, you got to wait, that child is going to end up going to the bathroom on themselves because these freaking Fox News is such liars. And then you got the teachers that are demanding the child to sit in that seat until the break comes. This is ridiculous. No child should have to go to the bathroom on themselves because the teacher got to follow what the fake propaganda say. Oh, you got to sit there now until break comes. That's the only way you're going to go to the bathroom. Seriously? Tucker Carlson's heroic on Tuesday represents a major shift. Just a few months ago, in fact, he was one of the only voices on Fox News urging Trump to take the virus seriously. No, that's not true either. The reason why Trump is going along with this scamdemic is because of the Democrats. They're the real enemies. These Democrats will do anything to take over this country. Scheduling this, scheduling that, this and that, keeping people out of work, keeping schools shut down. You got to do as they tell you. Why don't you stand up to these bullies? Stop playing their stupid games, because the Democrats, they do stupid games, they win stupid prizes. That's what these Democrats are up to. They'll do anything they can to keep this country into a third world country. Time to stand against these Democrats once and for all. Because if you don't, this country is going to be lost forever. And that means socialism, fascism, communism, one world governor, one world order, one world currency. All of it. And also that means no more churches either. In March, Carlson even supported the idea of wearing face coverings, saying, of course masks work. Everyone knows that. Dozens of research papers have proved it. Excuse me, I didn't hear Carlson say anything like that. I did not hear him say anything like that whenever I come across a video somewhere on YouTube. I never heard him say, oh, you have to wear a face mask. Are you kidding me? Well, I should say I find videos on Twitter. I'm sorry. But I never heard Tucker Carlson say, oh, you have to wear a face mask. Not one single inch of word came out of his mouth for that. This is why the mainstream media needs to be dismantled once and for all. Now, as his program increasingly becomes a 1 hour effort to please Donald Trump, Carlson has gone completely off the rails. He knows the president is watching. How is Carlson going off the rails? Huh? How? How is he going off the rails? And plus, Donald Trump knows what the fake news media is doing. He watches them every day. So So Fox has no right saying all that Tucker Carlson has gone off the rails. Completely off the rails, I should say. Because that's not true. Tucker Carlson tells the truth like it is. In the Fox News network, they're switching the narrative all over the place. They're having like 20 different narratives. And you think the fake news media is not doing this? Of course they are. They want everything to fit their agenda. They can't handle the truth, so they gotta switch their narrative to a lie that's not true. And Donald Trump knows what's going on. He watches the fake news media and he knows they're lying. And he did put them on warning about the fake news media slandering him and Melania Trump. Every day these fake news media does this. You're being brainwashed by these fake news media. Get out of it. Turn your TV off. Turn it to another channel. Better yet, listen to some music. Don't believe anything what these fake news media tells you. And apparently that's all that matters to him now. Even if he's spreading dangerous misinformation in the process, Tucker Carlson may be pleasing Donald Trump as his presidency plunges off a cliff, and he's putting millions of lives at risk. No, Donald Trump is not putting million lives at risk. That's a lie too. And Tucker Carlson is not spreading misinformation either. I'm tired of this fake news media telling lies, because that's what they do. And then here you go and believe everything they tell you. Oh, well, he said this, he said that. No. Why don't you learn to listen better? Listen to the narrative what the Fox News is telling you. Stop believing them. Because you're being brainwashed. And if you don't believe me, go to my community tab and you'll see what you got. CNN and all that thing that's brainwashing your brain, because you're believing everything they tell you. They're telling you this, they're telling you this. You've got to do this, you've got to do that. Excuse me? They're just a bunch of sick, demonic, satanic. That's all they are. Do your research on these fake news media and why they've been exposed so many times for lies. Think about that. That's why they've been exposed so many times for lies that are not true. And here you are believing all of it. Do you want this country to become a third world country? Because if you do, you can move over to the third world country and stay over there. Go move to China, go move to Iran, move to Israel if you don't like it here. Get out of our country. We don't want you here. And why you'd rather take the fake news media over there too. Get them all out of here, because we don't want this propaganda crap. Do your research on Event 201, Agenda 2030. Do your research on that. And while you're at it, look up Executive Order 4310 that Obama has signed in 2013 for using CNN as a fake propaganda thing. Look all that up. Because every one of these demonic Democrats are going down. If one domino falls, the rest will follow with them. Leave your comments below. I am out.